Have you guys practiced today yet, or is that coming up later?
Yeah, practice was this morning. We had kind of like skill groups, so we got up early, got up at it, and it was a good first day. Kind of getting everybody acclimated to the system and stuff like that. So yeah, it was definitely a good day one.
What have the past 2-3 weeks been like since everybody kind of got on campus and getting to know everybody? What are your kind of early impressions of this group?
Yeah, the past couple of weeks, it's really just been a lot of team building. We've had a lot of off the court activities, stuff like that. We did a lot of testing, kind of get a baseline for everything. And then now this is the start of week one, so now it's ramping up. Early impression, I mean, I feel like it'll be just like last year. I think the BBN will fall in love with the new guys, especially. Coach Pover, again, excellent human beings once again, so that always makes it even better and more enjoyable to play with.
What's easier for you the second time through?
Definitely just kind of having a year under my belt. I mean, college basketball is in a whole world of its own, so it's nothing like high school basketball. So coming back to year two, knowing what to expect, knowing how the coaching staff does it, it's definitely helps me out.
How much harder or different was college than high school compared to what you kind of thought it might be like once you got here?
Yeah, to be honest, I had no idea what to expect. I mean, it's completely brand new to me last year. So now, I mean, I kind of know how practices are structured, how things go, how the season works into more detail, like when official practice starts and stuff like that. So I think little things like that, it's a good thing to know.
Were there like butterflies? There might be butterflies every year, but were there more last season going into the first day of practice, and like you said, not knowing like really how anything would work? Was there nervousness, I guess?
I mean, I wouldn't say nervousness. I would just say it's kind of still surreal to me that I get to wake up and put on Kentucky. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, growing up watching it, and now I'm here, and I've been here over 365 days, and it still feels like the very first time I put it on. So it's special. It's like magic for real.
How much stronger are you now? You look bigger.
I don't know. Hopefully I got a little stronger over the off season.
No, compared to what you were lifting when you walked on campus?
I don't know. I haven't done a bench press test or anything like that. It's measured so different now. There's so many different ways that you can measure strength, like your force, your input, your output, stuff like that. It's kind of hard to just pinpoint one number.
Is it a case that when you go back home, people are like, whoa?
I don't know. I mean, it happened a little bit, but I guess just keep on adding muscle for sure.
When the season ended, when you were having conversations with the coaches, what were some of the things they really wanted you to maybe tap into this offseason and improve on?
Yeah, I mean, definitely getting stronger. That was one of the biggest emphasis. Looking to improve my game on both ends of the floor, trying to put the ball on the deck more and creating for others.
When you talk about getting stronger, one of the guys that probably was a good test for that last season, Mo Diabate, and now he's over on your side. Did he give you a good measuring stick at times when you kind of bumped into him in those 3 games?
Oh yeah, now I'm definitely glad he's on our side now. I would not want to run into him, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, we have so many guys that you can learn from, especially off last year's team, and then the guys coming in this year. I mean, these guys have started at a high level, so I mean, you can even pick their brains. Even though I've played a year, I still have so much more to learn. So just sitting around talking with them, gathering more information.
Did you have a prior relationship with Reese at all?
We are kind of just basketball mutuals from the state of Kentucky. I feel like, I mean, you play them so much in camps, summer games, high school. You know them, and I mean, you have the casual. Small talk, but we weren't super close. But in this past week, I mean, we've had so many team building things. I've got to know him really well.
What are some of those team building things you've been doing?
Well, we've been watching the finals, stuff like that. Just kind of kicking in the lodge, playing ping pong, stuff like that. The team camps, or not the team camps, but the father-daughter camps and the father-son camps are really cool because that's kind of your first experience, and you get to play 2-on-2 with 2 dads, and you just kind of get to just mess around, joke around with the team. So that's an important piece for us.
How surprised or what was your reaction to Travis deciding to leave?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely stung. I mean, I did everything I could to keep him here. He was one of my good friends, and he's an excellent player. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you, and that's that's what he thought was best for him. So I love him. I wish him the best. Not looking forward to playing him, that's for sure.
Y'all were roommates, right?
We were.
Yeah.
Was that like an ongoing conversation? Like, did you know he was contemplating that, or did you find out via social media or some other way?
No, I mean we definitely talked. I mean we're both freshmen and we lean on each other for little things, and I mean that's just how it goes in this day and age of college basketball. I mean you just try to put yourself in the best position, and he thought Ole Miss was the best position, so I hope he has a great year.
How far in advance did you find out? Like, did you find out with everyone else, or did he give you a heads up, like, hey, man, I'm putting my name in here? Because we found out, obviously, the day of, before it was closing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, we talked here and there. I knew he was considering it. He let the whole team know, like, before it went public and stuff like that. I mean, just keeping us in the loop so I didn't have to find out on social media. But yeah, that's kind of how it
The
went down.
thought of leaving ever cross your mind?
No, no. This is the greatest place on earth, and I love Coach Pope's vision for me, and he sees kind of the same path that I see. So that's what we're looking to do this year, and on the way, win number 9.
Short term for his vision for you, like this coming season, where do you think obviously practice hasn't really started yet, but where do you think he sees you when the season begins?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, coming in this little time we've had off, just kind of get bigger, faster, stronger. That's the main thing. Continue to bring gravity on the floor, to open up driving lanes, stuff like that, and then using my shot to put the ball on the deck and get in the lane and create for others. And then we've kind of been talking about locking down the defensive end. He thinks I can be a really good steals guy. He talks about like the defensive IQ, and then the defensive ability is kind of two different things, and he thinks that I have a really good defensive IQ, and if I can just put those two together, then he sees a strong defender in me.
What goes into being a steals guy? What kind of does that take you? So you talked about, I guess, what that would actually look like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess here and there, take some more chances, maybe shoot a gap or two, kind of doing things a little outside of the box. Like Oteg is really good at. He's supposed to be here, but he takes a shortcut and it ends up well. I guess you just got to take a little risk, and then you just got to see the play ahead. So like last year, especially at the beginning, I thought I was very behind. I mean, I was just trying to hang in there and just trying to pick up on the game, and now I have a year under my belt, have a better feel, I know where I need to be, and then hopefully it puts me in the right position before the ball even comes. So
I know it's still early, but are there any of the new guys we know, do they already like talking trash, or some guys you're like, oh, you'll be hearing him chirp a lot?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, I mean, in pickup and stuff, that's just the way basketball is. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of great character guys. So, I mean, nothing off the court.
Did you know any of the incoming transfers? Did you know any of them beforehand, besides like just kind of lightly knowing Reese?
Yeah, I mean, Jasper and Malachi, I mean, kind of the same thing with Reese. But, I mean, we played Mo and then Denzel. But, I mean, not really, no.
We saw that picture of Denzel. It looked like he had like a 50-inch vertical. What have you noticed out of him, and is it just more than just athleticism? Kind of what has he been bringing so far?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's definitely been shooting it good, too. In our shooting drills today, I noticed that he was definitely catching fire, but he's just a great all-around player. He's a really good two-way guard, and that's something that we'll need this year.
What is the three-point shooting going to be like on this team, just some early impressions?
Yeah, I mean, I think it should be similar to last year. I mean, Coach Pope sensed them. We want to get up and down and shoot the three, so that's what we'll do, just like last year.
What about making the threes, though? I mean, not just shooting,
Well,
making them.
I mean,
You got a lot of
you can shoot it.
Do you have a lot of
but,
makers?
I mean,
I guess that's what I'm getting at.
I mean, I'll hope. I mean, we haven't played a game. It's a lot different shooting in a game than shooting in the craft center, but that's the plan. I mean, we're shooting to make them.
You got a lot of new faces and people to learn, but how comforting is it to have Brandon, Otega, and Colin back with you another year?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely is a big help. It's kind of, I feel like we're kind of taking the Jackson Robinson role, because we know Coach Pope and we know what he expects and his standards and his system. So I feel like now the guys are coming to us and asking like how this goes and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of big. We kind of have 4 Jackses this year, so it should make things a lot smoother.
How much did Otega help you young guys last season? It's like Collins talked about how just kind of guarding him in practice really helped him well on both sides of the floor. But did he have a similar impact on you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was definitely a rude awakening coming in from high school, and then I'm guarding Otega in the summer, and I'll just get fried. But I feel like it definitely made me grow up faster. Me and Coach Pope was talking about that just getting exposed so early, it kind of made me pick up faster at a quicker rate. And now it's definitely not easy to guard Otega, but I have a little more feel now than I did whenever I first got here.
Can you talk a little bit about Jalen Lowe?
Yeah, he's a ultra quick guard. He can really dance with the ball. He's good at ball screens. He's a really good shooter. I know his percentage wasn't great last year, but he took a lot of them, and he took a lot of difficult ones because he had to in that offense. But he's incredible. I really like his game a lot, and he's came to be one of my closest friends. So he's a great dude too.
Yeah, how do you think him fitting into Coach Pope's system and the way he runs that offense might benefit him compared to last season and kind of everything he was asked to do with it?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the system that we're playing in benefits everybody. I mean, we talk a lot about, Lamont's jump. I think it was the 2-point field goal percentage, just like skyrocketed. Just the way that we play, it just makes it easier for everybody. You just don't have to do too much. You can rely on your teammates and stuff like that. So, I expect another jump with J-Lo.
You mentioned the added strength for yourself, and that's something Coach Pope talked about, you putting on weight this offseason. What specifically with your game does he feel like that'll help you with?
Yeah, I just feel like overall, the SEC is a monster. So, you go in there, you're playing really big athletic players. So you just have to be able to match that, and it should just make every asset of your game better.
Like you, obviously, you got two freshmen coming in from the state of Kentucky like you were doing last year. With Jasper and Malachi, have you had any conversation with them, kind of what it's like to be a freshman in your home state playing for this university?
Yeah, I feel like now it's their turn. They're picking my brain on how my year one went. I only have 1 year under the belt, but I kind of have a little bit of guidance for them and how to go about things. So, yeah, I feel like I've definitely tried to be a tool for them, just like the older guys are a tool for me.
Where do you think the biggest jump in your game would be from year one to year two?
I would say off the bounce a little bit. Just try to use my shot to put the ball on the deck, and whether that's the score or make plays for others, I just feel like it'll benefit everybody. I feel like using my gravity to penetrate and get down in the lane will make a big jump.
I've heard a lot about Cam Williams and what a good shooter he is. Is that exaggerated, or maybe just give your early impressions of him?
Yeah, he can definitely shoot it. That was one of the first things that drew my eye. He has a really quick shot, and he has limitless range. He's shooting from way out there, and I noticed he's really good in transition too. So that should be something BBN looks out for.
Trent, the basketball game's physical, but it's also mental too. What would you say, something from your first year that you would take away that you've advanced in your mental capacity?
Yeah, it definitely is. That's a huge part of it, and I would just say that to try to keep level-headed. You can't get too high or too low. There'd be nights where things aren't going well, and then there'd be nights where things are great. And you just can't get too high, too low. You just gotta stay level-headed, and I think things will always work out.
Have you been around Jasper Johnson a lot, growing up or anything at all?
Not a whole lot. Like I said about Reese, kind of just been mutual Kentucky basketball players. Played him in the summer in AAU when I was 17U, but other than that, I don't think I played him in high school before he went to Link and OTE.
So are you kind of anxious to actually, when he gets here full time, and to see what he can do?
Yeah, for sure. Seeing him pick up and playing one-on-ones, stuff like that. Definitely uber talented with the ball. Big time shot maker, big time scorer. So I'm excited to play alongside him.
You had great moments last year, and then there were times that you mentioned you didn't get off the bench, and that could be tough for a freshman when you are who you are and what you did down in Harlan. How do you relate that to some of the new guys who are coming in who are going to face that same situation? You can only get 5 on the floor at a time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, you just gotta stay level-headed. Like I said, some knots will be great. Some knots you won't check in. So I mean, you just gotta trust the coach's plan, the coach's vision, and you gotta trust in God's plan because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Was that tough for you at times last year where you're like, man, I can get in there and do something? At least in your mind you could, but coaches thought otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, we have so many guys. That was the beauty of our team last year. We had, 12, 13, 14 guys that could contribute, and just do my best to do whatever I can, whether it's on the bench cheering them on, trying to tell them that I see something out there that maybe should be a suggestion or something like that. So there's ways you can impact, encourage them, build them up, giving them confidence, stuff like that. So there's little things you can do outside, like maybe a scout team and practice, pushing them that you can ultimately impact winning.
Year 2 of summer ball with Pope. Are you feeling prepared for this conditioning? Colin was talking about being a little anxious getting to conditioning this summer.
Yeah, for sure. That's been one thing that I haven't been keeping up with over the break. It is not fun to come in here out of shape, that's for sure. I mean, like the pace of play that we play with, and then you're playing the same team playing the same way. I mean, we're both shooting in practice under 12 seconds. So ultimately, you're running a marathon. Like, you're running to one end, touching, and then you're trying to crash the boards, and the ball's already shooting a layup on the other end. So, yeah, you don't want to come in out of shape, that's for sure.
Trent, when you look at Jaden, is it hard to believe he's not yet 18 years old?
Yeah, he's definitely, he has an incredible build, and that's why he's an NBA style player. I'm ready for him to get healthy and play alongside him. He was actually on Jasper's team whenever I played Jasper and AAU, so it was them two on Team Thad. So I kind of know him a little bit from that.
When Rick Pitino was here, he was renowned for having trash cans around the floor. Mark Pope is a product of Coach Pitino. Are there trash cans all around the floor during conditioning?
There are trash cans around the floor. I don't know if that's for throwing bottles away or anything like that, but we like to keep this place clean, let's say that.
What should the fans be most excited about with this group this year?
I would just say it's just another year of team basketball. I mean, we have our rosters loaded just like last year. We should be super deep. So I just feel like we should be coming at them with waves. Last year we kind of called it a Jenga moment. We had more guys than they did, so we just keep subbing and they're going to fall eventually. So I would expect a similar top to last year.
Did rebounding become, in high school you had a lot of rebounds, but did your rebounding become more aggressive last year as a way to get on the floor and also just make things happen, and because of the strength of the game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just kind of looking for little things that I could impact the game. I mean, it doesn't take very much skill to run in there and put your body on the line and try to get a loose ball or something like that. So just little things. I mean, definitely like coming from high school, the offense isn't ran the same way. It's not run through me. So just little things to contribute to the team, maybe save a possession or something like that. Whatever I can do to help the team out.
I don't know if you've been asked this, and I know it's early, but the chemistry that you've built with these new guys off the court, how are you kind of starting to see that translate on the court?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should definitely help. I mean, today was day one, and it wasn't team stuff. So, but I mean, you can never have enough chemistry. I mean, going to watch the finals and stuff like that, just kicking back as friends ultimately, off the court, and then you come on the court and you know the guys, you know their favorite team. That stuff means a lot. So, hoping it'll help out like it did last year.
When you look at the talent level this year compared to last year, and you did not know maybe entirely what you were getting into, what do you see, compare and contrast? Is it the youth that just stands out at you compared to some of the older guys that came in a year ago?
Yeah, we were definitely way older last year. I mean, like I said, we haven't had a team practice. Today was skill, like individual stuff. But yeah, I mean, the best way to describe it is just, I'm assuming it'll be similar to last year. I mean, it'll be the same style of basketball, playing hard. I mean, playing for Kentucky and playing for the Ninth Banner. So, I mean, that's the best way I could put it right now.
You're kind of a veteran of this team, even though you're still young. Can you just talk about what you're teaching the new guys coming in about Mark Pope and his system?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of giving them little bits of advice, not to be late. That's one of coach. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Not to be late. We're 15 minutes early everywhere we go. That's the last thing we want to happen. But yeah, just kind of bits of advice, and they come to me. We haven't really put in anything like offense, defense wise, so it's kind of just where you go get food, where you do little stuff like that. That's what I'm helping out with most.
You said you guys got punished for being late before and never again.
Yeah, it's like that'll be something I'll sit around and tell at the campfire for a long time because yeah, that was not fun. But it's great memories to look back on now, but I would never want to have to go through that again.
Well, is it odd to not have Travis around? The bond that you guys may have had throughout the last couple of years of high school and obviously last year.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean, this is kind of the first time with Kentucky basketball without him. I mean, it's my second year, and year one was with him. So yeah, it definitely is. But I know we kind of stay in touch. He's doing good things over there. They're starting up their stuff. So just kind of checking in on each other and stuff like that.
I know you made your announcement on social media saying that you're coming back, but at the time of the transfer portal, what is it that made you decide that, like, okay, I'm still going to stick with Kentucky?
Yeah, I would say to begin with, I mean, this is the state that I'm from and the basketball program that I grew up loving. That's all obviously a huge piece. Coach Pope's system and his fit and his vision for me. Kind of when you have the end of the year meetings, we're talking, and I think our visions are aligning. So that's another thing, and just kind of, I mean, the biggest thing is just being here in the state of Kentucky playing for Kentucky, because I mean, I would have never imagined I would have had the opportunity to put on the jersey, and I just don't want to let it slip.
What's off season like for a college guy compared to when you were in high school? How much do you play in the off season? Because I know in high school you're playing all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, high school it's like the summer ball time now. We kind of had the month of May off whenever school got out, so we got to go back home, enjoy some family time. Now it's back up. We have 8 weeks in the summer, and then we'll have about 6 or 7 days off, and then we'll come back, and then that's kind of when the official practice starts. The restrictions are limited and stuff like that. So right now it's kind of just the summer workouts, bonding with the team, and just kind of messing around a little bit.
Did you go to the Poke Salad Festival?
I didn't. I was already up here, or I would have made my way down there.
I guess talking more about showing the guys around the state, just do you have a list of places that you're excited to show them, or is it more just to, like, as it comes up you'll go out to something?
Yeah, I mean, I would guess as it comes up. It's kind of funny because last year around this time they were all trying to get me to go golf, and I don't know, I just never had an interest in it. And after the year, whenever we had the weeks off after the postseason, I had nothing to do. I was just kind of taking a little mental break from basketball. So I went golfing with them, and I kind of got hooked. And now I have a set of clubs, and now I'm trying to get them to go golfing with us. So right now it's just me, Colin, a few of the managers. Can't really get this squad on. Last year, Andrew was a big time golfer. Travis. Yeah, but just kind of been getting it in when I can.
A lot harder to put the ball in the hole in that sport, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've went through so many packs of balls that's not even funny.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You're good. Thank you.